Hi, Sean here. I'm going to take you through the entire process of what I've provided most of in previous videos recently. And I'm going to just run through this very live with very few edits, just so you can see the process from start to finish. This will be with your TronLink and your MetaMask. And we're going to take our Daisy tokens, convert them into UPLIFT, and then go over and stake them and then look at the upcoming projects. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is you want to be on a computer. You can do this on a phone too, but there are areas which I still haven't worked out on the phone. It's always easier on a computer. So we want to be in our TronLink account, and this is the very account where we want to be transferring our Daisy tokens over to UPLIFT. Then we also want a MetaMask Wallet. These are both Google Chrome extensions. And we want to have an actual account in here, which is the same as the account we're bringing it from. The way we do this is we go into the burger menu and we export the account. Where we export the account, we'll need to put the password in, and then it will give us a code. We're going to copy that code, and we're going to use that code in MetaMask. Now I do have a very short video on that with the exact steps. You go to MetaMask and you import it into MetaMask. That way it will carry over any connections that you need with Daisy. It's very important you do this. All right, so now I've followed those instructions on that video, which you've been provided, and they're here in Bitversi already. We're going to import TronLink over to MetaMask. So now that we have done this, we're able to move our tokens over. First thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to app.daisydao.io/claim. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to claim my tokens. The only way I can claim these is when I am actually connected with the TronLink wallet. So I'm going to sign this contract. Whenever these pop up, you need to sign them. Now it's going to process, and this will take a matter of seconds, really. 20, maybe 30 seconds. And these Daisy tokens will appear here. Can you see? Here they are. Right, now what I want to do is go and click on exchange. During this entire process, I want to be sure that I've got Tron in my wallet. If I don't have Tron, it won't happen. We need Tron for gas. Then I'll click on max. It'll take the full amount of Daisy tokens that I just claimed. I'm going to swap them. I'm going to sign. This will take a matter of seconds as well. It's easier if you just keep an eye on your wallet at the same time, because this thing will spin forever, but you can see they're already there. So you see now Daisy now swapped over to UPLIFT. So now I'm finished with the TronLink wallet. All of that process is done. What I want to do now, I want to go to app.uplift.io/bridge. So now we're on the UPLIFT platform. What we want to do here is make sure that, of course, we're still in our wallet. That wallet is going to connect to here. Let me show you how that works. I'm going to go out of here, pick another wallet. It's going to ask me to connect. See? Now see, I'm not connected at all. So it's going to ask me to connect. I'm going to connect it. I can do that on the left or the right. That won't matter. Now it's connected me to the different wallet. I'm going to swap back to the appropriate wallet now. I'm now reconnected with my Tron wallet on UPLIFT. You can see I've got my UPLIFT tokens here, and they're the ones I want to transfer over to MetaMask. My MetaMask wallet also needs to be connected. This is the one that I imported from TronLink, and when I import it, it just means that it connects it with it It doesn't mean it takes everything over with it. It just maintains that DAISY connection. I do need to have BNB in here. This is Binance Coin. This is the gas. It's the gas that is the equivalent of Tron in TronLink. And imagine there's two cars. One's called Tron and the other one's called, well, let's call it TronLink. That's a car. And then we got one called Binance Smart Chain. Is also a car. They both need fuel. The fuel for TronLink is Tron. The fuel for Binance Smart Chain is BNB, which is Binance Coin. You need to have some of this, and you can transfer that over from somewhere like Binance, for instance. Again, refer to my other videos that have been previously supplied. Now, what we need to do also is make sure that the UPLIFT token has been added in this wallet. It's not going to appear on its own. So what we want to do is add it in as a custom token. Again, you can refer to other videos, but I'm going to quickly grab the details now and show it to you really fast in this video. This code is available under the YouTube video that I've previously supplied, but it's here on Bitversity. This is the code for the custom token for UPLIFT. So in the MetaMask wallet, we go in and we click import tokens. Then we paste that address in. That address will then pre-populate. It will actually say UPLIFT in there, and it will do its decimals as well. And then we'll click add custom token. Then another box may pop up. You need to confirm that one as well. When it does that, then UPLIFT will appear down here. It's very important you do this step. Now again, please refer back to the step-by-step videos that I've spent hours on making. They have the exact process in there. So now that UPLIFT is added to a MetaMask wallet, then we can make sure that our wallet is connected. If it's not connected here, there will be a box that says Connect MetaMask. When it does so, then it will prompt you to log in, make sure you're in the right area, but we already arranged for all this to happen previously when we started this video, so you should all be logged in now. So now let's have a look at what we're doing. We are now operating in our Tron wallet. This is the account. We've got 223 UPLIFT tokens. We are connected to that wallet here on app.uplift.io/bridge. I'm going to click on max, and that amount will now go in there. I just take the decimal points out just to leave some in. It's just me. And I click transfer. I need to sign. And now this is processing. So now I just go and click into my MetaMask and I just look at that, and this will take up to 60 seconds. It has now come through. If I was to refresh this, it will still show 0 because now I also need to claim them, right? So now I'm going to click claim. Again, this process will take a moment. It's now going to ask me to confirm. It's going to take a very small fee in BNB. I'm going to click confirm. You will now see that the UPLIFT have arrived, 223 UPLIFT. So what we've done here, we have gone from TronLink, we've imported our TronLink wallet that's connected to DAISY over to MetaMask, and we put it in there. We have then gone and we have claimed our DAISY tokens on this web page, this one here, which is app.daisydao.io/claim. Then we exchanged it into UPLIFT. We then moved it from our TronLink wallet over to our MetaMask wallet into the account that we imported from TronLink, and we did that on the app.uplift.io/bridge. We made sure that our TronLink was connected to this page and that our MetaMask is connected. Then we clicked max and we took the max amount of lift and we then transferred them over to be claimed. Then we claimed them and they ended up being in our MetaMask wallet, and there they are. Now we've done that entire process, and for many of you, this process can seem very, very complex and hard to get your mind around. What we need to all appreciate here is that blockchain is something that allows the common person, you and I, to do our own banking, for the lack of a better word. In the past, we have been told to trust other people with our assets, the banks, and they have been doing these things or equivalent to these things in the background and making lots of money out of our assets. What I'm showing you here is putting yourself in charge to be accountable and responsible for your own assets, your own future, and your own potential. That's why it may seem complicated, but it is not once you've done it a few times. You may have fallen off the bike a couple of times learning to ride the bike, but now you just sit on it and you ride. This process will be exactly the same. The next step, what we want to do now is we're going to simply stay on app.uplift.io and we can click between the different menus up the top. The first thing you may want to do is complete your KYC. Again, I have a video for this process. Very simple. It's very fast and simple. It takes a few days to be approved. Just a driver's license or a passport. A quick heads up, when you go to do this, if your country is not on the list, and I know that this has happened with the UK and possibly NZ as well, then you may need to choose passport instead of driver's license or the other way around. Some countries don't have both available for them. All right, now that we've covered that, get your KYC done. That's know your customer. The reason why this is in place, it's not the blockchain decision. It's not Uplift's decision. It's not cryptocurrency's decision to have a KYC procedure. It is the banking fraternity's decision. The people that control the countries and the governments, the banks, are making us ID ourselves so they can track and know where your money is. So please don't, like some people are complaining about this process. There is no point. We are only doing this to be compliant so that we don't get enemies in the banking space, right? Okay, now let's click over to staking. In staking, I can now, because I am connected with my MetaMask wallet, this one, it's got 223 lift, it's connected. I can now click max. It's going to take that 223. I can change that if I wish. I can make it any amount less than 223, and I can stake them, and I can click on these, but it's not going to help me because I've got to have the amount of lift in my wallet in order to stake them. And then I can choose how long to stake them for. Now I can give you my opinion on how long to stake, but it will only be an opinion, if you can appreciate that. My opinion is really simple. That is, stake for 1 month at a time. As you release more tokens, bring more lift over, then you can stake for longer. Every time your staking period runs out, again, this is only my personal opinion, then you can just go and consolidate and bring more and more lift into your staking periods. So for instance, have a look at this. I'm going to click on unstake. This will be available for you if you already have some staked. You can see here, this one has been staked for 18 days and 19 hours. I can exit that and I can take my tokens back at any time if I want to sell them So they're not locked away. I just won't earn my rewards. That's all. So you're not losing your tokens. If you stake them for 3 years, you can't not get access to them. You can get access to them anytime you like. So when these run out in 26 days, there's going to be 3,800 tokens in here that can then be staked in a bigger parcel. And that bigger parcel will earn me more staking rewards. Now, I haven't seen this yet, but what I've been told is going to happen is that you're going to earn like an income, if you like, for the lack of a better word. Revenue, you're going to earn some revenue, some USDT for staking your UPLIFT. So, as you do so, if you stake 100 for a month, you're going to get less than if you staked 100 for 3 months or 6 months. You're going to get more for the longer period that you stake them for. As you can see, 3 years are going to pay us double of what 1 month will. Secondly, more tokens is also going to pay you more returns. For instance, staking 100 tokens is going to earn you 0.5%, but 500 tokens for the same amount of time will earn you 1%. So if you're staking 100 tokens every month and you just stake them a month at a time, each month you keep restaking them, but when you now got 5 parcels of 100, you can now consolidate them into 1 parcel of 500 and earn double your tier booster on that. So that's something to consider. All right, enough about that. So you can see I can unstake and I can stake. So what I'm going to do for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go click max 223. I'm going to stake them for a month and I'm going to go down and click stake 223 UPLIFT for 1 month. Now this is going to cost me fees. I'm going to click sign. And the fees it will cost me is 0.0036 BNB. Every time you stake or unstake, you are going to be paying a fee to go in and out because it requires fuel. Imagine when I click the button, a little car is going to drive off down to the bank, collect your tokens, metaphorically, and bring them back and put them in your wallet. And that requires fuel for that car. Now, you can see it says 0 UPLIFT here. Where did my UPLIFT go? Well, I'm actually staking them. Right, so what that means is that right now, I had 223 UPLIFT in my wallet, but they're no longer there. They have now been delivered into here. And if I click unstake, you will see that those 223 are now here. In my metaphor, I said it's going to drive down to the bank and collect the tokens, but it's actually taking your tokens from your wallet and delivering them metaphorically to the bank. Now, at any time, if I want to consolidate these, I could just go click early exit on all of these and then put them all together in one parcel. But what you want to do, remembering you're spending fees every time, so you don't want to overdo this either, you wait till you have 500, then you put 500 in. Wait till you got 1,000, then you put 1,000 in, but earn your fees along the way. It's probably not the worst idea to do that. Now to finish up, let's look at the projects. At the moment of this video, UMinter is the first project that is coming online available for us to participate in. The details of UMinter, well, you can read up on it yourself. You've already been supplied it in Bitversity, so you can check it out. You see here it says whitelist open. I'm going to click on that. Now I have already registered for this. You will see a button where it says, go for it, do you want to be part of the whitelist? So in this case, what's happening here is that I have registered that I want to be part of the whitelist. I can leave the whitelist if I want. All the whitelist means on this particular project, this won't apply to all projects, some will. where there is a limited amount of tokens available. In this case, they want to raise enough to make 1.65 million BUSD. In this case, they want to sell 1 million tokens. Now, these 1 million tokens is not going to be enough to go around. If we all wanted tokens in UMinter, they're going to not only sell them all, but they wouldn't have enough for all of us. So to prevent that some big players go in and buy so many that it's not going to be enough for the rest of us, there's an actual lottery here. And what happens is you go into the whitelist, then you got a countdown. When the whitelist, then when it all opens up, you go on the whitelist and there'll be a lottery and you'll get tickets, and each ticket will allow you to purchase X amount of these UMinter tokens, which are going to be called UMint. And at that stage, you just buy however many you want, and that's it. Now, what determines how many you get is how many tokens you have staked. So if we go back to staking now, and I've actually swapped accounts now, I'm not in the same account anymore. I'm in one that was KYC'd. So I'm going back to staking. You see we've got staking power here. Staking power means how many lottery tickets and whatever you can get. So your staking power is relevant to how many you have staked. You will see that there is staking power available to claim. That staking power is normally available after 7 days of having staked tokens. But for the case of UMinter, it's only 2 days. Really important you pay attention to that. If you're watching this video today, like as in my today, then you have about 3 days to get ready for the next allocation in UMinter. And look, don't stress. I mean, there's going to be lots of these. Seriously, there's going to be lots of these. I imagine that we're all probably not going to have bank accounts big enough to participate in all of them, because at the end of the day, we all want lots, right? So don't stress too much if you don't get enough of one, or even if you don't get drawn in the lottery and you may not get an allocation, there's going to be plenty to go around. So never feel stressed about these things. If we're meant to get some, we're meant to get some. That's it. So here I can claim my staking power. You will only be able to do that once you actually have staked for a period of time. Right, so that staking power is 2 days for UMinter, and they've just shortened the staking power requirement time so nobody feels left out. So you can see here the staking power now is updated, and now I can go in and go into the project, click into the whitelist, and I could actually go in and get myself the lottery tickets. So that's it. The staking power, my understanding of this, and I'm by far not 100% on this procedure yet myself in knowledge, but it's relatively good. My understanding is that your staking power is not spent when you go into a lottery. I believe that our staking power is just something that we acquire as we go along, but I'm not sure, but I don't think it's spent. But what you're certainly not doing is you're not actually spending money. All right? So you're not paying a fee other than the fee that you'll pay in MetaMask for a transaction of putting yourself in the lottery. That's all for me. Thank you very much. I hope this has helped. This is just meant to be a real quick run through, if you like, and I refer to quick as in very few edits from my perspective, just a warts and all, straight through the process from start to finish. Again, please refer back to the other Bitversity videos. On YouTube, there is a playlist that you can look at that does the UPLIFT tokens. This is the playlist. It's called UPLIFT Launchpad, and it's got the videos in the order that you need to watch them. So as you can see, 3 minutes to import your TronLink wallet to MetaMask. That's the length of the video. 14 minutes, nearly 15 on how to claim, exchange and stake your UPLIFT tokens, and the KYC process, 2.5 minutes. These are step-by-step how-to videos. I hope this entire process has helped. It's a relatively long video, but this is a bit like doing a live Zoom with a heap of people. That would have taken probably even longer. So if you need to go back over this, feel free to, but also go back into YouTube and actually watch this playlist. I'll drop the link for this playlist below this video. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Sean Asmussen from Bitversity. Good luck with this process, and I'll see you again online very soon.